How are we doing, everyone?
Mr. Howard here, and today we're gonna finish our Holo En Kimono tier list. Let's get to it.
Last time we left off with our tier list looking like this. We had Callie in S, Amelia, Kiara, and Ina in A, and then we had Gura in B. And now we're moving on to our council ladies. Alright, let's do it. Starting with Mumei. Now, when we first look at Mumei's kimono here, we notice that they went for just a pure white aesthetic here, which was pretty interesting, with like a little bit of silver seams mixed in. And she's got like lilies. I believe she's got lilies on her kimono here, which is pretty fitting since they like are representations of purity and things like that. It's to show how say-so she is. Yes. Although, that can be quite questionable at times, how say-so Mumei really is. The next thing I kind of noticed is about her red little shawl here, which stands out really nicely against the white. And if we take a closer look at her little shawl here, we notice we've got the little gear symbol, which she's pretty well known for having in her outfit. Sometimes I don't fully understand why they have the gear symbol, because she's not time, like Crony. But then I think about it and I'm like, oh, okay, because civilization, the development of technology, gears, and things like that, to like make machinery work and all of that, as civilizations have evolved. So, in that regard, I kind of get it. And then we got her little pet. We got her little owl here in a basket to kind of represent her as the owl of the group. Just birds everywhere. Phoenixes, owls, ducks. Although Subaru isn't really a duck, but whatever. Now, taking a look at her little hat here, we notice that she has the little gear symbol on it as well, right up here. And then her classic feathers on top of her head, very fitting. Oh, what's this? Ah, her little, like, owl earring that she's got there. Yeah. I also like her little boots that she's got down here. These are pretty cool. Very simple. They work pretty well with her white kimono here. They definitely stand out. And as we know, there is a version of this without the shawl. So let's take a look, and the hat. So let's take a look at this without the shawl and hat. I like her little gauntlet, like hand gauntlets here. They're pretty cute. A little hard to get all the details, but it looks like there's flowers kind of sewn into lace there. That's cool. So I would say Mumei's kimono is, despite it not standing out color-wise, and like the subtleties of like the lilies throughout the outfit, I would say, despite how simple it is, it's, to me, I think it's A tier. Yeah. You know, actually, nah. I'm gonna say this is S tier. It just matches so well. It just goes with her personality and characteristics so well. And the aesthetics just match so nicely. Like the little blue ribbon around the basket matches the like little blue bow around her obi here. And then you have like the lace on her obi that matches like the lace on her hands. It just comes together really well. So I gotta say S tier. Congratulations, Moomae. You've made it to S tier. Ooh. Wow. Oh my gosh. I mean, at first glance, this just blasts you in the face with color. You're just assaulted. Your eyes are assaulted with so many colors when it comes to Sauna here. Not that that's a bad thing, but I feel like it might be a bit too much. Like, if you had the brightness turned up and, like, raise the saturation just any more, it would be practically blinding. It's already kind of like, wow, with how much is going on with her colors here. They're very pretty, though. In terms of how well the colors fit for Sauna, I think they're pretty spot on because they remind me of a galaxy. And how they have like those pink and purple hues within the galaxies that within the pictures of galaxies you see out there. And like the whites, kind of like the stars and like the cosmic dust and stuff. And then of course she has stars throughout her kimono here. Let's take a look closer at around the waist area here. Oh, she's got like her little planet baubles here to represent the planets. Oh, is that a little horse? That's probably like a representation of a constellation or something. That's pretty cool. I do like the little sparkles she's got going on here. The stars are cool. Let's see. When it, like her little hair ornaments, they're not too bad. I like this little braid she's got going on. Her hair ornament's cool. But let's focus a bit more on the kimono. Oh, she's got similar little boots to Mumei there. Look at this. We've got chrysanthemum flowers on her kimono. Now, that's a very interesting choice. A pretty good one for her, too, since chrysanthemums apparently represent things like life and rebirth, which there's a lot of bidding for space, because, like, you got the life of the stars and the stars being reborn from, like, the destruction of other stars. Although they're not, like, technically reborn, but there's a lot of life and then rebirth of other things going on out in space. So, like, new stars are born as others die and stuff like that. So, in terms of, like, the flower choice and what that represents, I think that fits pretty well with Sauna here. As much as I like this kimono, I feel it might have a little too much going on in some areas, and then I feel like it could have extended up into here more with it, but on the other hand, maybe that would just be even more going on that we probably shouldn't have there, but oh, look at this. She's got little flowers. Are those Tsubaki? I noticed that a lot of them have Tsubaki or camellias on their kimonos, which represent like love and affection, which is pretty fitting for them. Since all these girls are very lovable, and I'm sure we all have great affection for almost all of them, so quite fitting, quite fitting. I would say for Sauna, I might, as much as I like it, at least for me, this got a bit too much going on. So I'm going to give her B next to Gura here. I do apologize, Sauna. As much as I love you, I'm going to have to put you in the B tier. Alright, let's move on to our next lady, Miss Crony. Now, Crony has a very colorful kimono here. It's very nice. Let's dive into some of the finer details here. We've got the gears to represent time. Her and Mumei are quite a nice pair with having the gears in their outfits. Let's see. Oh, they got a white snake. Oh. Now, it's interesting they choose a white snake. I mean, it makes sense because her little pet is a white snake, so I guess in that regard, it makes sense. But white snakes have, like, so many meanings that it's hard to pin down because, like, some of them can mean, like, good fortune, And then sometimes they can mean bad omens, depending on the context of the dream that you had about them. But other than that, let's see. I like the variations of the colors. They're not like too bright. They're subtle enough. There's a very intricate like patterns going on here. I do like this little split here for her leg. That's pretty cool. That's a bit unique compared to the others. It adds a bit of like sensuality to it, making it a bit sexier with like her leg peeking out with her long leggings here. Oh, she's got like more traditional like a gator type shoes going on here too, which is pretty cute. Oh, I like this fan that they have in addition, because you got like the clock hands and the gears. Very fitting for the ruler of time. Yeah. And unfortunately, there's not much variation to Crony's outfit here. Sauna didn't have many variations to hers either, unfortunately. But I would have to say I like Crony's overall look here quite nicely. The like blues and oranges and golds are really cool, mixed with the little bits of green. And then this cool snake that kind of like flows throughout the whole thing. I think it comes together really well, especially with her little buddy sitting on her shoulder right there. I would say Cronies, at least to me, is A tier. Yeah. Yeah. I think A tier is where I'm gonna go. I just really like this one. It's really cool. Might be because I think snakes are cool, and I like what they did with that, and I like the color blending they did here also. It doesn't like assault your eyes or anything. It just fits together really well. Alright. Moving on to Fa or Fauna, Miss Fauna. Oh, how I love Fauna. Alright, that's enough of me fawning over Fauna. Alright, let's go get back into what we're here for, and that's her kimono. Alright. Pink. Now, pink is an interesting choice, because white and green is often what I, like, think of her having, like white, green, gold. Or like darkish, or like this dark greenish blue color they tend to have on her outfits. Like, I've thought the kimono would be more of this color, and then like maybe the pink could be like the obi or something. But when I think about it, it actually is pretty fitting. Pink works for Fafa. And let's see, what she got on here? What kind of flowers you got here? Are those also Tsubaki? More love and affection going on over here. That's fitting. Oh, she also has cherry blossoms to like represent the fleetingness of life and nature, which is quite fitting for Miss Mother Nature here. So, in terms of themes, I believe her outfit works really well, because they really went all out with the flowers and with the plant life here. They even have like the deers on her little handbaggy. There's also some flowers on there too. Looks like they have flowers mixed in on her handbaggy too, making it all come together as a nice representation of nature. So in terms of themes, it fits her very well, so that gives her some really strong points there. Now let's take a closer look at this obi. Oh, it's got cherry blossoms on the bow here, and then she's got like this rose looking flower. That's a very cool arrangement. It's almost like one of those brooches or crochets. Yeah. Nice little cool crochet on her bow there. Cute. Her little hair flower, her little hair ornament fits really well with it too. Overall, it's really cute. But this is not all she's got going on with this outfit. Because she also has a version of it that has this little apron here, giving her more of like a maid aesthetic. Now, personally, I prefer the outfit without the apron. The apron's cute and all, but I don't like how it covers up some of the art on her kimono, because like you don't even get to see like the flowers up here on her chest, and then like some of these get covered, and like these cool little pyramid designs also get covered up. And I kind of like seeing the whole design more than this being here. But I definitely get the idea behind this, because she's like servicing you with her ASMR and all that. So she has like a maid apron to kind of represent her motherly side and all of that. So in that case, I would say it's pretty good also. But if I was to judge it off of just this, it would probably be B tier for me. But since I do get to see the whole outfit, I would probably put her in A tier. Everybody's doing pretty good with with their outfits here, but this could change. We're gonna take another look at the other girls later. And now, last but not least, Miss Bay. Now, this is definitely really cool. It's the most unique out of all of them so far, because they went with the short aesthetic of the kimono here, the short style. I think the short style has a different name, but I don't quite remember what it is off the top of my head currently, so. But either way, I really like this short style kimono. I could just imagine her like wielding a sword in this style of it, and like have a little sword on her hip and just kicking somebody's ass in this style of kimono, because that's generally what happens in anime when they have this type of design. Alright, now let's look at the details. Like, she's got a little tamari ball, that's cute. I like her little hair kanzashi that is like a cheese wedge. It's a cheese wedge. A little cheese hair ornament, that's cute. Tsubaki, she's got so much Tsubaki going on here. Love and affection, admiration as well, apparently. Tsubakis represent. So, good fitting there. I like it comes across a bit chaotic with like the coloring. You got like the blacks and the yellows and like some reds and whites, but it feels like chaos with purpose, if you know what I'm trying to say there. And then she's got like the asymmetrical type of thing going on, where like she's like half white and half black. Oh, wait, no, that's not asymmetrical. Asymmetrical is like when you have one stocking and then nothing. But, yeah. It's very cool. I like her leggings. She's also got more traditional style type gaitas going on there, too. Let's see if we can get any more things. Oh, wow, her obi, it's cool. It's like white, yellow, red, black. Despite it coming across a bit chaotic, the way they do it kind of also makes it seem like it has purpose to where they put things. It's really cool. This has got to be one of my favorite ones. I think this is the perfect choice for Miss Chaos here. And her little rat mask is adorable. That's so cute. And so, unfortunately, the only variation she has is just not having the rat mask on her head. maybe in the future she'll get more to it, or maybe the next time she gets a kimono, she'll have something more going on, other variations, maybe a different hairstyle. But overall, I would have to say Baelz is probably my favorite so far. I just think it's so cool, and I have a weak spot for the short style kimonos. I mean, her choker, this little thing hanging down here. It's just so cool. Her little bow on her tail. Cute, cute, cute. Bae, to me, is S tier. Good job, Bae. You are one of 3 S tiers in this tier list. But let's make sure I don't want to make any slight adjustments with the Myth Girls. So we're going to go back to the Myth Girls real quick. And I'm going to go back over their outfits one more time. Just to make sure I like where they're at. Is Amelia truly only A tier? Oh, she's got the cute little innocent twin tails. I really don't like the fish on her head. It's kind of like goofy and cute, but it looks kind of silly. Luckily, she can take it off, though, whenever she wants. So in that regard, when she doesn't have it... A? Does it stay in A? I mean, it is pretty well done with, like, the goldfish and stuff. Could hers be S tier? Huh... It's very tempting to make Amelia's S tier. I think she'll stay. I think I'll keep her in A though. It's not like one of the greatest. I mean, it's pretty fitting for her and stuff, but like design wise, I mean, it looks really good on her. It's tempting to put her in S tier, but I think I'll keep her in A for now. Now Kiara. Now, Kiara would be S tier if it wasn't for these little wings. And even when she has them off, butterflies, phoenix. She might have to stay in A, even though I love her kimono a lot. Okay, we'll keep Kiara in A. You know, factoring in all these things with Ina's, like her little cloak here and stuff, and her cute little handbaggy. You know what? I think Ina is actually... Is it? Is she S tier? Is she S tier? Is she? Nah. I don't think it's quite there. So I'll keep her in A. I do like it a lot, though. It has some cool stuff. You know what? I think I will put her in S just because I really like that she has these charms on here that represent her other gen mates. Alright, Hina, you're gonna go in S also. Because I love how much your lean towards your love of your friends is with your kimono, including them in these little charms here. So, because that's so fitting for your personality of caring about your buddy, of being really fond of your fellow gym mates and friends. I'll raise you up. Gura, Gura, Gura. Now, she also has the short style kimono that I like a lot. And which makes me want to put her in A tier, just because it's that style. It doesn't have a ton going on, though. I mean, but neither did Mumei. But so the simplicity just fit with her really well. You know what, Gura? Just because you have the short style kimono, and I really like that. You know what? I'll bump you up. I'll bump you up. I'll bump you up to 8 here. This is in no particular order. She's not. Alright. Sauna, I'm gonna keep you there. I feel so bad Sauna's down here by herself with her kimono. And there's so many people in A and S tier. But no, I don't feel like anybody's C or D. Like, none of the kimonos feel like C's or D's to me. So I think I'm going to make this the final result. With Callie, Mumei, Bae, and Ina in S. Amelia, Kiara, Fauna, Gura, and Crony in A. And Miss Sauna in B. Now, as we all know, these placements are not in reference to how much I enjoy them as VTubers. It's purely based off their outfits and my personal tastes. So with that said, thanks for being here with me. Mr. Howery, out.